We've handed out now about $84,000, and it's really a fast-moving target, so we don't have a lot of time to wait around.
A Macon, Georgia law firm is giving back to help small businesses deal in these tough coronavirus times. Hi again, everybody. I'm Rob Rosenthal with AskTheLawyers.com. This time on Ask the Lawyer, we're going to ask about the Macon 30-Day Fund. And my guest is attorney Kathy McArthur of the McArthur Law Firm with offices in Macon and Atlanta, Georgia. Kathy, thank you for joining us today.
Well, thanks for having me on today, especially to talk about this fund, Rob.
It's a little different topic for us, so let's just start at the beginning. Well, first of all, tell us how this Macon 30-Day Fund came about. What was the impetus for that?
Actually, I talked to one of the community leaders, Blake Sullivan, about what could be done to help out in this time, and we were talking about possibly feeding people at the hospital and other ideas, but it looked like those things were being covered well in Macon. And he came back with the idea that small businesses really needed help, and he had found a fund similar to the Macon 30-Day Fund that was being done in Virginia. So we basically accessed Virginia 30-Day Fund, saw what they were doing, liked it, and that's how the Macon 30-Day Fund got its inception. That was the idea.
So what is the mission of the Macon 30-Day Fund?
The mission of the Macon 30-Day Fund is to assist as many small businesses in Macon with grants or loans, you can call them, but I assume they'll be grants. They're not intended to necessarily be paid back unless the business has done so well they just can't stand it and have to pay us back.
Right.
But it's intended to provide $3,000 up to $3,000 grants to small businesses in Macon, Georgia, so long as they have a Macon-Bibb County business license, main office in Macon-Bibb County, and their owner is a resident of Macon-Bibb County. This is supposed to be a very community-focused fund that helps just Macon small businesses. And it started less than 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
We raised over $100,000 in 3 days. I will have to say that about $120,000 it has been raised so far. Currently, the Macon bar lawyers, trial lawyers in particular, have donated over $60,000 of the money. I'm proud to say. So we lawyers are stepping up to help small businesses. And what the good news is that we have had, the bad news maybe, we have had 167 applications already in since the beginning, which was about 12 days ago. We have advisors, we call them, who review the applications and select the companies that are most in need, who fit the qualifications and criteria. And so far, this past Monday, we handed out 13 checks. And today, in about, probably 20 minutes, we're going to hand out 15 more. So 28 small businesses already have been helped. Our problem is that with almost 170 applications, if you multiply that times 3, that is a daunting number. I think it's what, $510,000 if we were to help everybody, and we've only got about 120,000. So our next step is we're going to really be focusing on asking for help and donations.
So let's talk a little bit about that, Kathy. So first of all, this is purely all private funds, right, that's funding this?
It's purely local community funds. So far, we're trying to get tax-exempt nonprofit status so that the donations will be deductible in the long run. That takes a while, and this is a fast-moving thing. Started 12 days ago. We've already gotten the word out, got all these applications, and we've handed out, if you multiply 28 times 3,000, we've handed out now about $84,000. And it's really a fast-moving target, so we don't have a lot of time to to wait around about the tax deductible status,
Right.
but we think we'll have it before it's over.
And so if somebody wants to donate, wants to help out, how do they do that?
What they would need to do is go to our website, which is Macon30dayfund.com. And the information about what we're doing is all there, and how to donate is all there. Or they could contact me at McArthur at McArthurLawFirm.com, and send an email saying they'd like to donate, and the check would be made out to Macon 30-Day Fund, and mail it to my office address, and I'll take it straight to Synovus Bank, which is less than 5 minutes away, and deposit it in the Macon 30-Day Fund account. So none of us are being paid. This is all 100% of the money donated is going to these small businesses. And I mean, it's a variety of boutiques, restaurants, the people that a music store, personal training, gyms, CrossFit, you name it, bakeries, Felicia's Cakes. It just is a huge variety of small businesses that are in the 28 so far that helped, and it's just making a huge difference for them. Now,
it's called a 30-day fund because it's meant as a sort of a bridge before federal funds may come in. Is that correct?
That's exactly right, and that's why I'm saying this is a fast-moving thing. It's intended for us to get the applications, have them reviewed, select the people or the companies that need it seemingly the most, get the money to them. Of course, if we were to actually get donations that were in the sums of money that we need to cover everybody, then we would fill every single application that meets the criteria. And that's what we would really, really like to do. We are the only fund in Macon currently. There are a number of groups trying to feed people at the hospital or feed homeless people or poverty-stricken people. And there's a group helping animals. There is no group other than the Macon 30-Day Fund that's helping small businesses at all. And the fact that we've had 170 small businesses in Macon, Georgia, apply for this so quickly shows the desperate need. And if you read these applications, you'd know these people they have rent payments, they have all sorts of terrible, devastating financial needs that need to be met, or else they're not going to be here when this is over.
And there's also the way to apply is also on the website too, right?
Exactly. Macon30dayfund.com has the application form, and I would encourage anybody who qualifies under the criteria I mentioned, go ahead and apply, because we're hoping to really get a lot of enthusiasm up in the community and get donations. If we can get our message across, I believe the Macon community will rise up and fill this need, because we sure need those businesses.
What a great thing you're doing, Kathy. Thank you so much for telling us more about it and let us know about it.
Well, you're welcome, and I really appreciate your allowing me to talk about this. This is just a really worthwhile thing to do, and the businesses receiving this money, the comments and the shares they're making, it's awesome.
There you go. Once again, it's Macon30dayfund.com. That's going to do it for this episode of Ask the Lawyer. My guest has been Attorney Kathy McArthur of Georgia. And also, if you don't mind, please take a second to like, share, and subscribe to our channel by clicking below. Thanks for watching. I'm Rob Rosenthal with AskTheLawyers.com.